Hi, thanks for logging on. Steve Morrison here, and just talking to you from the farm, spending the afternoon with the kids playing horses, which is always a good time. This morning I was sitting listening to some people, and one of the ladies, she was talking about an organisation and what they've been doing and how that's impacted different people and impacted them. And I was sitting there thinking, you know what, that's not my reality. And when I was listening, I'm thinking, I don't know who you're talking about, but that's not how I would have experienced that moment. And I got thinking about that, about even in grief and how people talk about different scenarios and different situations. And I don't know if you're like me, but often I sit there and think, what are you talking about? That's not my reality. That's not how it is for me. And I think with grief, we have to be really careful that we don't project, I guess, what we think or what we experience or how we consider right or wrong onto the other person. And what this lady was talking about, I'm sure for many people, is completely true. But it's not my truth. It's not how I experienced it. And I think about that with lots of things, even people and friendships and moments of time when two different people talk about the same scenario and you think, man, they're just completely opposite. And I guess I've come to notice or come to know as I've got older that often it's not a matter of right or wrong or one person's telling the truth and the other person's lying. It's just that we experience things through our own filters. We experience things through our own memory banks and through the moments in time where things happen. You know, I've actually always had good experiences at dentists. I've had a lot of dentist work, but I've always had good dentist experiences. And so I never really worry about going, even though I've had heaps of work over the years, including a surgery, in fact. And I have other friends who have just hated and they've had horrible experiences. So you mentioned the one word and you're going to get two completely different theories. You know, I was at church this morning, I loved it, I had a great time. I talk about church to someone else and they're anti. You know, I talk to somebody else about going for a walk or run and they're like, what would you do that for? And all of this is not about right or wrong. It's about experience and understanding the filters in which we carry. When it comes to grief, I want to encourage you as I encourage me. Let's be slow to judge, slow to make judgment about others, and not project what we believe to be right or wrong, truth or false, onto other people that may actually be experiencing a very different reality to what you and I are. So that's my encouragement for this week. Experience what you're experiencing, understanding those through your filter. And by the way, your filter may be wrong. And what I mean by wrong is maybe there was a moment in time you experienced that's left a memory that now we base everything on. When is that really the truth of that situation? I'm not sure. So we need to be careful that our filters don't literally colour everything in such a way that we can't see possibilities, we can't see truth, we can't see what could be in the future. Have a fantastic week. I'll talk to you in 7 days.